Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. Joe Burrow and the New Orleans Saints versus Russell Wilson and the Minnesota Vikings.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about... And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And here's Hunter Nicewander now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They'll be looking to duplicate. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. This defense for the Vikings, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a 1st down. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The Saints at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal. Now it's Burrow. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Burrow looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Hunter Nicewander on a punt as he sends this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Vikings going to take over now. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now back to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. This fielded right at the goal line, and he'll go down. As this drive will start at the 20. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Burrow's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Burrow on first down. On the right side open is Gesicki. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield now, Burrow. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Edwards-Helaire. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Over the middle, it's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are an extra point away from... The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They're going to look to throw. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. That one a first down pickup of 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Being chased out left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
11 more on that one, and another first down. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. He juked him. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Fournette running right. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down. A lot of pressure here for Cade York. This to break our 4th quarter tie. York able to send this one through, and they take a 17-14 lead. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Here comes the Saints punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over. Here we go. First down, here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire to the 43, 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. To throw on 2nd and 6, Burrow. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. Changing score on this drive is going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself. Found a way to reset the downs and advance the ball.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Vikings, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3.